My name is Sasha Allen, and I'm a research trainee here at Gambling Care. Today I'll be talking to you about a tool I've been working on with Dr. Lena Quilty. This tool is basically a personality quiz that people can take to help them figure out what their risk of developing problems with gambling is. The research that we used to develop this tool was conducted a couple years ago, and in it they looked at three groups of people. People who don't gamble at all, people who gamble socially, and people with problems with gambling or gambling addictions. What they found was that there were clear differences in personality between these three groups. So we focused in on four major traits for the purpose of our quiz. Between people who don't gamble at all versus people who gamble socially, the people who gamble socially tend to be higher in a trait called unusual beliefs and experiences. So this sort of means maybe having a tendency to think superstitiously or tending to see connections between things that other people might not see. This is not a bad trait. There's nothing wrong with being high in this trait. It's just something that tends to be higher in people who enjoy gambling as a social activity versus people who it's not appealing to at all. When we compared people who gamble socially to people with problems with gambling, what we found is that the people who have gambling problems tend to be higher in trait irresponsibility, which, as you know, can be things like maybe forgetting to pay the bills or not following through with responsibilities to friends and things like that. Two traits we found were different between all three groups. So these were the traits of impulsivity, which is doing things without thinking or being rash, as well as the trait of perseveration, which means having a difficult time switching between tasks, maybe being stubborn or persistent, having an approach to something and having a difficult time changing that approach even if you see it's not working. So people with gambling problems tended to be higher in those two traits as compared to people who gamble socially, as well as compared to people who don't gamble at all. We combined questions about those four traits in a little quiz that's going to look something like this, and there's an insert that can be slid out that provides people with personalized feedback on the traits that they have and the relationship between those traits and the likelihood of developing problems with gambling in the future. And if you keep an eye out on our website, we'll be posting information about that quiz and as soon as it's available and ready. And if you have any questions at all about this talk, our contact information is on our website and we would be happy to get in touch with you over it. Thanks for watching.